downstairs. Fuck.
Okay. Ooh.
I've already been up and downstairs as many times as I'm ready today. Once. Actually, I think I've been up and down the stairs twice. But.
So many plans. Does it elaborate any more on... gives it the chance to have you? Does it... like, what specifically does it say?
It just runs the risk of letting too much of the energy out, and it just takes you over.
Okay.
Through the fire heart.
You could put it in a weapon, and then it'd be kind of like the Champion Cane from League of Legends. Cool weapon, but you run the risk.
Yeah.
Though you two could just become buddies.
Yeah.
Like they do in the League of Legends thing, and then that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all ready to take me over, and then it meets me, and it's like, I don't know if I want to be that strongly associated with the person that does this kind of shit. How about I just go back to the book, and,
we'll call it even.
Yeah. You know, eventually I'll fall into someone else's hands. I'll try to take them over. Let's just, you know. Oh. Okay. Does it say how high of a risk? Okay. Then yeah. I just... back to where we were. I will tell Shiana that too, since she uses the book too.
Okay. Shiana's like, I knew I didn't trust it.
And we'll say that I will probably one day find some way to take over the fire elemental.
You can, if it's fire elemental, you can bind it. Just fucking saying.
Yeah.
I mean, someone did to make the book, so...
I mean, if it's just a regular elemental, that's... like... it still doesn't have, like, a too great of an intelligence.
Well, it's... yeah, probably not compared to other things that high on the food chain, but neither do I. It's probably still smarter than me.
Well, I was just saying, like, the definition of, like, most, elementals for, like, they don't have, like, high, like, intelligence to be considered, you know, like, thinky, like, like djinns.
Yeah.
They're usually a creation, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Something that's this powerful, though, might have more than... will probably have more intelligence than the lesser ones, you know?
Oh, yeah, it could be special.
It sounds like, you know, it's the cream of the crop. I'll also, for whatever time I have left between that and getting to the tree, be chatting with the Fireheart and seeing if there's any way for me to communicate with the thing by maybe, like, talking to it and then having it go away and see if that message carries to the thing. But I won't actually experiment with that while I'm in the device.
It doesn't... Fireheart doesn't know.
Okay.
It seems that it's more... its consciousness is more you-based than...
okay.
The thing.
I'll see if I can tweak that. Because that's a great idea.
This not Arcanic class, not smart character, I'm going to tweak with this very powerful magical artifact.
You sound like Craig.
To be fair...
except not an arcane class.
I already made part of its magic part of me.
True. Briefly.
You also then...
I don't know if I still have it or not. I just...
bottom of the ocean.
No, I did die.
Oh yeah, you died at the bottom of the ocean. That's... You're helping me prove my point.
No, see, that's when I bound it to me.
You also bound, like, undeath to you.
Yeah, I'm not as happy about that part. So, when we get to the tree...
Oh, pull up the, calendar.
Oh,
we have to keep track of what day it is.
Thank you. Do you remember... can you get to the calendar? Because the file itself didn't.
Right. No, I did save it.
No, you did. Oh, like you saved it as a favorite?
No, I...
okay, yeah. The save file doesn't go to the, website is what I meant.
I'll go to your website. Restore.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
So where's where we were?
So, let's see. Okay, so we're on this day.
It is the 47th.
Yep.
And apparently, y'all, there are 2 moons.
Huh.
There's not 2 moons.
Alright. So when we get to the tree, I'm going to have I'm going to ask the dragon to move like its wing over some of the glowy parts for like just a few seconds to melt some of the ice.
Oh, some of the ice does melt.
After that, I'll walk up and kind of like wipe the water off and see if I can see it more clearly. Is it still just glowing veins?
Yeah, it looks like glowing veins underneath the surface of the tree. Without the ice there, you can roll another perception.
And is it pulsing or just kind of
Just glowing.
bioluminescence there, like algae or something?
Actually, it's almost pulsing, but it's also not. The light, the glowing isn't completely stopping either.
Okay. Just differing in intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that's a 24.
Now that
I rolled 2 14s and a 13.
Now that there's not ice over it, it kind of looks less like a tree and more like a horn.
Oh.
Neat.
How big is this tree?
Like 7 feet tall. 7, 8 feet, somewhere in that zone.
The no bueno size.
No, you see, I just melted its ice and patted it all and got no reaction from it. But the horn is undoubtedly part of the creature. I could deliver touch attacks to it before it even knows I'm here. And like the bindy or charmy touch attacks. The ones I don't have prepared today, mind you. I'm gonna have the biggest pet.
And then Ashira shows up and she's like, "Oh, you got a new one? Let me show you my other one."
I'm almost tempted to do Bountiful Banquet here. And then kind of pat it and say hey to it, try to wake it up and feed it. Just say, hey, I was passing by, I saw you, made breakfast, you want some?
That is if it can understand you at all.
Yeah. I'm also not actually going to do it, unfortunately.
I mean, unfortunately, like, life-saving...
Exactly. Oh, I'm really hating that I'm so honor bound to not create undead, because I really, really want to stab this thing with a dagger. as a player, Valky doesn't want to, but I do.
You don't know if that's what it does.
I want to find out.
Does Valky?
No, that's the trouble.
Valky needs to have a change of faith. That way we can both have a little bit more fun with this game.
So I'm gonna turn to Shiana. I'm gonna say, is it just me? Which I'm gonna take off my mask and more quickly say, and without the nuance, is it just me or does that look like a horn? Put the mask back on.
She inspects it and she sniffs it. And then she shrugs.
take another breath, do the mask again. Let's come back another day.
So roll another survival to get unlost.
That's a 13?
Yeah, Shavana.
No, 15.
Shiana also, she rolled 15. And her survival is significantly higher than yours.
Mm-hmm.
You make it out. You walk for an hour and 40 minutes and get out.
Okay, so I would have done resist energy once on me and then once on her.
Okay. And then getting back to town. I think I'm going to tell her that I'm probably going to stick around here today and probably do some more reading in this book, try to learn Ignan a bit more as long as I've started, and maybe... Oh, and I'm going to contact Doom again, because I came up with a plan last night for how to deal with the necromancers, and we're going to have to make a stop to see your dad on the way.
Doom's dad, or oh
No,
yeah, that.
Shiana's.
Can you plane shift now?
I can, yes.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. That's fine. I already had an idea of what I wanted the middle plane to look like anyway.
I'm going to have a hard time coming back, but I'm hoping... I have a hard time coming back precisely. It'd be that 5D, 1D percentile miles thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also... If I haven't gotten myself killed, Nezra will probably be willing to send me back.
Depending.
Yeah.
He's still a little crazy.
Well, that's the thing. I figure odds are very good that I'll either be dead or have him willing to help me. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of middle ground.
You smell like undead. He was the god of death once.
A little bit.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun. Oh, that's gonna be a fun.
And I smell like undead as a result of the thing that he had me do.
No?
Indirect. But yes. It's because of the whole curse with Sybil. It's from that same curse that I helped him, that I went into their place to learn about. It's just I had a few stupid steps since then.
Yeah, the undead is not. The undead
I don't have
is
to
not
emphasize
his
that
fault.
so much.
The
I didn't say
undead
it was his fault.
No,
I said it was still related to a thing that I did for
you
him.
chose to stab yourself with that dagger.
Let's shows more panic than it did.
The dagger existing might be somewhat his fault. You being undead, completely you, all on you. Every little bit of that is on Valkyrie.
But the best part is,
No.
she doesn't believe that.
Sure.
So it won't be a bluff check, it'll be a diplomacy.
Fucking no.
She believes it's connected to the thing she did for him.
Valkyrie's dumb.
Tenuously, yes, but... And yes. Yes, she is.
So
So I don't know if Shiana wants to stick around or just go around the countryside.
she goes to faff about in the countryside.
Okay.
When's
We're going into the Nethercove tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, she goes.
And until then, I don't really have anything else to do. I'll probably sleep in town instead of going back out to the...
You don't want to draw attention to the fact that there's a house out there now, you know.
No, it's just that I'm not going to have stone shape to build it up more. And so right now it's still just... Oh, I might go back out. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Before she goes, I'm going to find some place, probably back to that inn, and ask him if I can do Bountiful Banquet again here to share with people and such.
He says sure.
Okay. I'll also ask him if that'll perhaps cover the use of a room tonight.
Please don't do that with that.
Sure. You didn't ask me to put it back. I'm not putting it back. That was not in the agreement.
Could you please put it back?
Needy. Can't you see I'm busy? The nerve of some people.
I know. It's terrible.
Uh,
I don't know what the country's coming to these days, really.
I saw a post.
Posts.
And it was like, I don't know how old it was, but it was just like, Britain and America are in a race to see who can fuck themselves up the most. Britain is in the lead, but America has a trump card.
Yeah. I want to say that was... I think that was while he was still... The election was still going on, I saw that. So, that's how long ago. But yeah.
I saw it and I was like, yeah,
Oof.
that hurts a little bit right now.
Oh yeah, and I think they were like... kind of dissolving... like they were... Some people... They had people claiming independence or something. Like England was seceding from Britain at the time or something. I don't remember what. I'm bad with politics.
I was too worried about what was going on in our country to think too much about. I was just like, let me move to Australia. They've got big bugs, but at least the politics make a little bit more sense. Just a little bit. From what I can legally own a tiger in Australia. That's the only reason I want to go.
That's not a terrible reason.
As soon as I found that out, I was...
Video games are more expensive, though.
What?
Video games are more expensive.
That's fine. I can own a motherfucking tiger. I'll name him Frosted Flakes.
So you will.
Your glasses are protecting you because if I do anything to you, it's going to be so severe that your glasses would be damaged from anywhere I attack you from, for that pun.
That wasn't even a pun.
Sure, it was bad though. Like I would punch you in the chest and it would fracture your glasses.
Well,
that hurt, Chandler.
at least I didn't say I would name him Tony.
That'd be better. I don't know how. It wouldn't...
That's why I didn't say Tony. I was like, I'm not going to name it Tony. Frosted Flakes is better than Tony.
Anyway. So, before Shiana leaves, I do the Bountiful Banquet thing so she can eat too.
She does eat.
Mm-hmm.
She dines and dashes.
Okay.
Everyone else in the tavern also eats.
And then I'm going to sit in a corner and, Actually, no. I'm going to go back to the library and get a book on Oriental 2. And try to do them both at once. Just kind of go back and forth and try to learn, like, one word for two languages at the same time. And it probably will be terrible. And I will get no productive work done this day on it. But I'm going to try.
And that's why it takes you a whole nother level to learn Oriental.
By another level, you mean a quarter of the way into the session?
Oh yeah, 300 XP. Was all
Darn!
I was really gonna need. Shut up.
Oh.
Yes.
Not borrowing this pencil.
No, you can't borrow my pencil.
Okay, I'm stealing this pencil.
That's not better.
And then yeah, I'll read those for a while in the tavern.
Exactly one bar fight breaks out.
Is it worth getting into?
Not really, no.
When it looks like they might be close to being done, I'm gonna cast Channel Positive Energy. I'm gonna Channel Positive Energy.
Everybody feels better.
Not when it's done, but when I can prolong it by healing people.
After that, it gets significantly more interesting. But then the bartender breaks it up.
Oh, no forbid action today. Forbid action, forbid fight. 16 health back to everybody, by the way.
God. So pretty much all of it. One of them was close to being unconscious, and then neither of them were.
2 days left.
2 tables were broken. And exactly 3.5 chairs.
Oh. How heavy are the tables and chairs?
The chairs look pretty heavy. The tables look pretty heavy. The chairs not so much. The tables are made of a pretty thick wood.
Oh, okay.
Pretty thick, dark colored, maybe reddish tint wood. Got one.
So more than 9 pounds is what I'm hearing.
The tables, yes. The chairs, no.
In order to give myself an excuse to take a break from trying to learn new languages.
You're gonna fix the chairs?
I'm gonna fix the chairs. And I'll let them know that I won't be preparing the spell tomorrow, but I can fix the table sometime after that, probably, if I'm around. I'll probably be around at some point, you know. Oh yeah, and I fixed my clothes. Forgot to do that. I love having Minden as a Orison.
It's really bad. Every time I hear that word, I just get a Tool song stuck in my head.
Orison or Mending?
Orison. I'm really mad. We were promised a new Tool album this year. We got Perfect Circle. I like Perfect Circle, don't get me wrong. It still has Maynard in it. But god damn it, I wanted that Tool album. Fuck, man. Although I've heard of a couple of Maynard's newer stuff. It's really nice. Well, I don't know if it's even new. It's just I haven't heard it before. So it's new to me.
I'm wondering how many times in history channel positive energy has been used to prolong a bar fight.
Probably. Many more times than you'd think.
I'm guessing less than a dozen, though. Because you have to be... Almost always, it means you're a good cleric. Sometimes neutral. And it's not typically a good action to prolong a fight between innocent people, you know?
Chaotic good, maybe.
Maybe.
As long as no one gets seriously hurt.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily an evil action. You can like violence and still be good.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's evil, I'm just saying it doesn't feel good to me either, you know? It was fun, though. Alright,
No?
so that's kind of how I'll spend most of the day. At some point I'll take a break and wander through town. Just walk around. I need to get some lighter clothes, like some tropics robes or something, just to really emphasize the whole I'm not feeling this freezing weather thing that I've got going on.
You run into a Shira in the marketplace and she's wearing arguably less than you. She's got like a brassiere on.
She's also like one person I'm not gonna feel 1-upped by
Yeah,
because she's
you know.
already perpetually 1-upped me at this point.
She's one-upped a lot of people.
So I'm not taking it personal with her.
And she respects you. Just a little bit. Like she knows if there was a fight, she'd demolish you hands down. But she does respect you.
Is it the adorable thing?
You show a lot of promise.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and at some point I will do the sending that I told Shiana I would do.
Now it's just stuck
To
in my
Doom.
head.
Huh?
Now it's just stuck in my head.
To Doom, and there's a 5% chance of failing if she's on another plane, which I think she is. Bless you. So 5 or under, it fails. Anything else? Succeed.
Who are you messaging? Doom?
Yeah. saying, let's see, should be back 3 days hence. We'll be making a little side trip. Have a plan to keep Necromancer in line. I think that's 21. Yeah.
She replied, she's like, I'll be waiting, just let me know when you're ready to go find him.
And then...
Oh wait, if she's mute, can she answer?
I don't... Well, it's mental. I'm pretty sure it's a mental thing.
You get the
yes.
You get the mental image of her signing.
Okay.
Because it's not her voice that won't let her speak.
So, I need to make a linguistics check.
you hear violin sounds and you get the mental impression of her signing.
That is hilarious. And that's a 14.
You get the gist.
Okay.
You know that she's waiting on you.
Okay. Let's see. What else?
I keep finding your hair everywhere.
Sorry.
It's almost as bad as Victoria's. Almost.
Let's see. I feel like I should contact someone else, but I don't know who or for any particular reason. I'm cast sending on the owner of half the town in Dockside. Inventor of the Kraken. I think they owned like the bar and the inn and like another thing or two.
Oh, okay, yeah. That the I don't remember her name, but yeah.
I
don't know if you're allowed to send to her. You weren't really that familiar with her. You certainly aren't now.
With which you're familiar, yeah. I'm gonna try to. At the very least. I've never been sure how familiar is with this.
Yeah, you weren't really ever that familiar with her. You were on friendly terms. She fronted for you because you saved her town.
Okay.
Ish, but that was about as close as you weren't really familiar with her.
So the spell just doesn't work?
Yeah.
Okay. That sucks.
It's a good thing it just fails and it doesn't go to the wrong person.
talk about how I've got this key from a room that I keep meaning to come back, but I've been delayed, and it accidentally goes to like the mistress in the afterlife or something.
She's like, who the fuck is this?
No, you know who it is who's contacting you. It makes you aware.
If you're familiar with them, they recognize you if they know you.
Yeah.
But you only killed her. I'm not sure if that means you're on familiar terms either. You didn't even kill her.
Nope. Hey, it was my superpower. Having the enemy roll natural ones. I still consider that my superpower, at least at that point in the game. I don't do that as much anymore, I don't think. It was stupid. It was very stupid. Okay, so, let's see. Two of those things. I will wander around and see if I notice any of the other saints. Either the ones that I've already met or any of the other ones that I haven't yet but might recognize as
the druid and Shia in their usual spot. Ashira is in the restaurant.
Oh, Shia. Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
You haven't seen any of the,
I haven't met
the
any
saints
of the
other than the
others.
barbarian. You don't see him. You do see...
No, I haven't even met him.
Have you not? Okay,
No.
well, you do see one saint, but you don't recognize them as a saint, so...
Okay. No perception check to notice this person looks stronger than other people around him. Has no obvious signs of being high-level character. I feel like when you get that high level, there's a certain way you carry yourself that's different than peasants. Like a sense motive.
I'll let you roll
know?
a sense motive or a perception. Or something, I guess.
I'll do sense motive, because I feel like that is actually more to the...
You notice the level 10 above his head.
Also, that's a 28.
Okay. You do see a man in flowing robes. You just get the feeling that he's powerful. He, let's see, what was him? That's the bad thing. That's one of the things that it's like all of my papers got moved around, so I don't know where anything is anymore.
And I think I've heard... Yes, I've heard that there was a sorcerer or wizard. I think I heard sorcerer.
You heard magic user. I told you sorcerer, but Valky hasn't heard anything.
She's heard, okay, magic user who can get to here from live somewhere else.
Oh yeah, so I was making stuff for the country that y'all are headed to in the other game, Pantheon. And the thing about most of the cities in Pantheon is they all represent a deity of the Pantheon that the country is based around.
Oh, uh-huh.
So it means for every city, I have to make a deity.
Oh. Why would you do this to yourself, Chandler?
Because I was thinking about cool concepts to make a country on, and then I didn't really think of the work that would be required once that was a thing. Which is, not a bad way to do it. That way, that's how I get cool things. It's just
Yeah.
all of the work. Okay, I do not know where the list of the saints got off to. The fuck is this? Oh, this is Doom's character sheet. Alright, hold on. Needle Waste, Questline, Yak Town,
Oh, and it's time to cut video.
Floating Light.